Hey guys, are you listening to this episode on Himalaya?
If you are, we just want to say congratulations because you're already using the best podcast app out there.
And if you're not, you're totally missing out.
Yes, you should be having FOMO for sure.
Major FOMO.
Whether you're a podcaster or a fan,
Himalaya is designed with you in mind.
Himalaya has a ton of cool features like curated, shareable playlists and collections that are made just for you, along with personalized recommendations to help with content discovery.
And the best part is, it's super easy to use.
So like I could even use it?
You could use it. We could use it.
Wow.
They could use it. We could all use it.
It is definitely my favorite listening app, and I'm sure it'll be yours too.
So do yourself a huge favor and download Himalaya today, and be sure to follow our show once you're there.
So I got an email.
Hit us with it.
And it says, sorry, Ashley, ... That was the title.
Oh, no. Is
so
it
I
gross?
grabbed it. It's not
it
gross.
gross?
It's not that gross. It's not
Is
that
it potty
gross.
talk?
Shh.
I can't be here for... I'm going to walk out the door.
Please leave me anonymous. But a quick question for y'all. How do you avoid being pee shy in public? I'm going to let you answer this. Just dead silence.
So you've got options. First, and I don't recommend this, but this is the first one I ever learned, and I learned this in high school from friends. It's terrible, so definitely don't do it.
Gosh.
But you turn on the faucet.
Oh, well, that's not terrible.
It's a waste of water.
Oh, dear God.
So
Okay.
it's terrible.
Well.
And yeah, you shouldn't waste water like that. It actually really aggravated me when the first time I saw it happen, because I don't know why. Well, I do know why. My dad used to work in the water district before he retired. And I'm not kidding. I'm not exaggerating. We had timed showers.
Okay.
Timed. And we also had one of those faucets where you could click
off
it
and on.
off
I
while
had one
you
of those
shampoo
too.
and then turn it back on.
Yep.
My dad was very water conscious. Money was always tight growing up. So that's how I was raised.
Yeah.
When I saw people do that so that they could pee, I was like, that's so wasteful. And then it hit me all at once. I was like, I am my father's daughter.
Yeah.
It was so crazy. That's a weird tangent though. But yeah, that's option number one, which we don't like, but it happens. Number two is you just wait it out. Like you have to freaking you go in the stall and you wait for everyone to leave. And then you go.
do your thing.
Or number three, you strategically, you're ready. Like you're sitting there, you're ready to go. You can't because you're pee shy. You wait for someone else to start peeing.
You
and then you
just
pee
slip
really
yours
fast.
in there.
Yeah.
Or option normal. Everybody pees and everybody poops, Ashley.
Do not shame her for being
Everybody
pee shy.
poops and
She's
pees.
pee shy.
I'm saying, I think when you
you're
learn
yelling
to
at me, you're yelling at her.
I'm not yelling at her. I'm
Your
trying to
voice
give her
raised.
comfort.
I heard a tone.
I'm giving her comfort. Like everybody does it.
It is. Yeah, I know.
And
it happens. It's fine. But we have our fears.
You have to learn
and
to
she has
love
one,
it.
and I'm trying to tell her.
Are we
those
getting
your
in our
options.
first fight?
It's happening right now.
Don't come at me.
I'm just saying.
You know what? Come at me.
You can't yell at me.
I'm not
There's
yelling.
other people with genuine fears.
Get out of my face.
Pee fears. Poor girl.
fears.
Poor girl. I support you. I'm here for you.
You got this.
Those are your
Follow all
options.
the options.
Honestly, the easiest one is to just do it at the same time as someone else. It goes by a lot
Slip your
easier.
pee in there.
Don't
That's a
wait.
weird
Don't
start.
wait for everyone to leave. That takes forever. And then everyone's like, "Why are you in there so long?" And then that leads to a whole other, conversation of having to talk about it. So just don't go there.
Just slip your pee in with someone else's.
Little bits of wisdom with Ashley.
Welcome to the episode.
Hey.
Well, guys, hello. You made it to
Hello.
another episode.
You back?
You are all back.
We're
How
back.
are you? How are you?
I'm great. You know what happened?
What?
And I can't believe I'm saying this. I already know. You guys are going to judge me for saying this. Taryne won't, because I feel like she's on the same page. But I feel like our listeners might. But I'm just going to say it anyways. It's currently August, top of August. It just hit. We are officially in August, but it just happened. I am fully ready for fall.
Ooh,
Girl, fully.
same.
And I'll tell you what happened. I was on vacation with my family, and I went into my cousin's house, and she had some kind of vanilla spice candle lit something like that. And I walked in and was greeted with fall. The scent just overwhelmed me.
Yeah.
And I was like, you know what? I'm done with sunblock. I'm tan. This is gonna last for a bit. Like summer's done for like I'm ready. I'm ready to move on.
Yeah.
Also, like I live in the valley and it's just hotter than hell out here.
Yeah.
And I'm like up to here with the heat. It's great if I'm by the water, but like 90% of the time I'm not, you know? So I want nothing to do with it anymore. I'm fully ready for fall. And I know that there's a lot of summer people out there that are like, you're missing all of August.
Yeah.
How dare you? And it's hilarious because I still have another vacation coming, which means summer's still here.
Yeah.
But I am ready for fall.
Oh my gosh, I'm always
all that
ready.
To say, I am very much looking forward to Disney being fall themed.
Yep.
And I am ready for Bath and Body Works candles.
Oh my gosh.
Leaves?
Yep.
Leaves?
Yep.
I want leaves.
Girl,
That's what I want. Bath and Body Works. If you wanted to like hit us up.
Oh my gosh,
I'm gonna just put that out there. We're big
Sponsor
fans.
us.
Big fans over here.
I will literally stock up on fall candles for the rest of my year.
Keep talking. Damn it, Taryne.
She was trying to drink.
Guys, we have a technique. If something or someone like something happens or if someone needs to take a drink of something, the other person has to continue talking.
What are you talking about, technique? You're the only one who does it.
We have always done that. If I need to get a sip of water, you continue talking.
Okay, go ahead.
You
go ahead. Drink your water.
No, I can't now.
Drink your H2O.
I'm parched. I can't.
Do you want me to close my eyes?
No. She called me out. Now I
didn't even call you out. You picked it up in such an awkward way. We're just fighting this whole episode. Oh my gosh.
How have you been, Taryne?
I've been great. Oh, shoot, I was going to say something and it's gone. It's gone.
No, it's not. Bring it back.
No, I can't remember. Like it's like literally mentally gone.
I was like, no, we can go back. It's cool.
I have a couple like short things that people sent in that I thought were funny. One of them was an email that I was like for the first time nervous to open.
Nervous?
Because the title...
Did it have a photo?
No, the title is Thanks a Lot, Taryne.
Oh.
I was like...
I love this. I feel like I get called out a lot. And you rarely do. It's the start. This is the start.
No.
This is great.
No, I actually... It's funny. But she's like, dang it. Oh, I also want to say I'm not joking. Like pretty much every email with my name in it, my name's spelled wrong. So I just wanted to give a little tutorial.
Spelling is fun, as Taylor Swift would say.
Yeah, she would. Call her up. It's Taryne. Mm-hmm. The
not
E gets
Taryne.
left. No.
Not Taryne.
Taryne.
It's not Terry.
And if you call me Karen, we're gonna have problems. I don't know why. That is a trigger for me. Anyways,
because there's no K in there at all. That's what the trigger is.
No, and I think because I loved growing up that like no one had my name, and then the name Karen. Like there's so many Karens. So when someone's like
so
Karen,
many Ashleys.
Yeah.
You can't even.
True.
Karen can't even compete
I have like
with
5
Ashley.
Ashley friends. It's hard for me.
Oh, it's ridiculous.
It's real hard. So she says, "Hi, my name is Kayla, and I don't have a story, but I was listening to your last episode and heard you guys mention that Taryne is addicted to merged dragons." I'm so embarrassing. Like,
didn't I say if you guys play this game?
You made fun of me.
I'm so excited.
You made fun of me. She says, "I decided to give it a shot. ... Big mistake, all caps. I literally cannot stop playing." And have wasted so much time on that game, and I just thought I would send you an email to tell you what you've done. Oh, by the way, love you both, haha. From an addicted merge dragoner.
Oh my gosh. You guys, I'm so happy this happened.
Every night.
I have literally never met another or even heard of another person who plays this game. And I feel like Taryne's the same way.
Yeah.
So you really just made her day. We love knowing that there's someone else out there.
Yeah, I have
laying in bed at night, can't sleep, playing Merge Dragons.
Yeah, I've limited myself. I don't let myself actually
She's limited herself.
I don't spend my real money to buy gems anymore.
Good for you.
Which sucks because I can't like buy as many eggs, but like it's fine.
This whole conversation. Oh my God.
Another thing, because let's just keep beating up Taryne.
Let's go.
Someone DM'd
this is fun
us.
for me.
I know it's fun for you. and said a little suggestion. You should have a little turning into Taryne part of the podcast where you read a short story, a short little snippet of a situation where we do something stupid. I love it.
We, as in both of us, or we as in them?
The listeners. So every time they do something stupid, they send it in as a part of a segment called Turning into Taryne.
Oh my God.
Why am I?
Do you like that, Mark? I think that's a great idea.
I say do it.
I say do it too. Oh my God, guys. This is great. So like we can have, the possibilities. I just spit everywhere. The possibilities are so endless.
Oh my gosh.
We can have like a, what's that word in between when you go to the theater? Intermission.
Yeah.
We can have an intermission with Turning It to Taryne, and we listen to one of your guys' embarrassing, awkward, horribly horrible stories that happens to Taryne frequently.
I feel like I finally found a place where not only am I accepted, but, people just,
You have a segment named after you.
I've been lifted to a place of like being known as stupid and awkward. Love it. Love it.
It's great.
Embrace it.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So anyways, that was from Larica? So thanks for that. You get the credit for if this happens.
Should this be a DM thing or should this be an email thing?
I don't know. I mean, it can be either, but what do you think?
Either way, it needs to be titled For the Turning It to Taryne segment.
Yes.
Otherwise, it'll get lost.
Yes, that's true. That's
so I definitely need, if you guys are going to do this, I need like big caps, like Turning It to Taryne.
No.
For Turning It to Taryne segment. Something Turning It to Taryne in the title so that we know specifically what that's for, so we could put it in like a different file.
Yeah, and then welcome to my official club.
Oh, this is great. Should we get t-shirts?
All
Should we
people
get
are welcome.
bracelets?
Yeah.
Some like
I was gonna say it could be
rings?
the TIT, but that's not good.
No.
So we don't want that on t-shirts.
Just tit on a t-shirt.
I'm dying. Okay.
It could be catchy.
It
Mark's
could.
laughing. It could be catchy. Turns into a whole thing. Everyone's like,
gosh.
wait, what does that mean?
What is that? In a pro.
All these random people all over the world just wearing a tit t-shirt.
I can't.
I could just imagine. Excuse me, sir. What's your shirt?
What's your
mean?
shirt stand for? Yeah.
Anyways.
And who's Taryne? Oh, good times. Okay. Well, is there anything else you want to say?
I'm trying to think. I did want to say that I feel like you guys have forgotten to send us selfies when you listen to our episodes.
I only got like 2.
I'm not exaggerating when I say me and Taryne loved it so much. And I was looking forward to it a lot, and it's slowly dwindling down. Don't quit on us.
Yeah.
Keep them coming because I love it.
Yeah.
And Taryne
it's
loved
the
it.
best.
And I hope you guys loved it when we reposted it. So
we literally
bring it back.
repost like pretty much everyone we get because we're
I was
so
like,
excited. Unless we missed it. Yeah.
Repost. So funny.
Yeah.
So good. So yeah, I loved those. Please bring them back. Don't stop.
We love it.
Can't
Get
stop,
it,
won't
get it?
stop.
Oh, we both sang but like different songs.
Wow.
The mind. I feel like by the way, okay, so my brother
we're weird today. What's going on?
We are. We're picking it up. But this is the magic zone, dude. This is where it happens.
Taryne and I have had multiple conversations when the podcast does get weird like this and like we don't know what's happening or it's slightly out of control and we feel like Mark should stop us, but he never does.
Yep.
We feel like those are the best episodes.
They're the best ones.
Yeah. They're so good.
Them.
They always
I
end up being
love
so
them.
funny.
Shoot, there was something else I was gonna say. I forgot. Oh, I was gonna say that laugh I just did. My brother, and you've made fun of it too. Like it's in the background of videos where it's just like, no, it's like a clap. Like I can't do it on command. I can't do it on command. Next time it happens, I'll say something. But it's like that.
Yeah.
You know what I'm talking about?
That's what I was trying to emulate, but I obviously did a terrible job. Taryne's laughs sometimes can be very rhythmic.
Yeah.
Rhythmic is a good word. Syncopated.
I have like a ton of different kinds. Do you have different laughs?
I have different ones. And I think I realized this a little more recently. And by recent, I mean just like after high school. But I remember hearing different laughs come from me and thinking that I was like making it different on purpose, like subconsciously.
Yeah.
Because I've never liked my laugh. Most people don't like their own laugh.
Yeah.
So I remember thinking in high school, someone said something at some point and I laughed. And I remember thinking, that's not my laugh. And then legitimately telling myself, like, why would you do that? Like, why would you do a fake laugh?
Yeah.
That's
like
so stupid. And then I realized, I was like, I think that might be another one of my laughs, because I think we have multiple kinds.
Yeah. I have, mine are they range from like a goose honk to like ha ha ha.
She has
like
a goose
so loud.
honk. It's
so bad.
really loud, and it
you know what I
sounds
always
like an
think
actual
of?
goose.
This is so cheesy. You remember that movie, Win a Date with Tad Hamilton?
Yes.
Okay, and you know, like the best friend who's like the underdog, like he makes that list of her like 6 smiles and what they all are for.
Yes.
I feel like that would totally win me over. Like if a guy was like, "You have 5 laughs." The honk is when I'd be like, oh,
what does the honk mean?
I don't know.
I feel like it's when you're dying laughing and you can't breathe. And so that's where the honk comes in.
Maybe. I think the clap one happens when I'm trying to like not laugh loud.
Yeah, maybe.
Because
guys, you don't even know. It's literally, she'll
throat.
Start laughing and it's just like, ka, 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 ka. It's so funny. Anyways, how did we start talking about this?
Because I laughed.
Oh.
I've never called it that. I laughed. Ow.
Does anyone else laugh out there? Please let Taryne know. Reassure her. Help her know she's not
proof
alone.
or it never happens. Okay.
Please.
Let's take a short break and then we'll get into it.
Who's going first?
I'll go first.
Should we rock, paper, scissors it?
Yeah.
Rock, paper, scissors. Oh!
Competitive problems.
JK,
I'm real upset right now.
I'm going first. I'm going to hit you with the title.
Okay.
Because I have one with a good title.
Okay. Give it to us.
Are you ready?
Mm-hmm.
Prepare yourselves. My love life is a hit pop song just waiting to happen.
Dang, that's a good one.
These people are clever.
They're getting good.
They know, you know what's happening? They know what I want.
Yeah.
It's
they do know what you want.
They know what I like, and they're giving it to me, and I just just raking them up.
Dude,
over here.
but I don't know if you felt overwhelmed by her inbox. I'm so overwhelmed. It's almost to the point where I feel like I need to like go in every day because I didn't go in for 2 weeks.
I've actually thought this might or might not happen. I'm not saying this in any way except for the fact that I thought of it. That we should like pause it. Is there a way to pause it and catch up? I don't know. Guys, I'm not saying we're turning it off. That's not what I'm saying at all. We're just there's a lot of you guys and there's a lot of emails and
they're like, you know, in your inbox where you have to like push page next because it shows what, like 50 emails. Like we have so many like next that are just full of unread.
Your emails after you've read them?
No.
Okay.
We should probably talk about what our system is. I mean, I put them in my folder, but no.
Yeah. If you guys don't know or have forgotten, we have a shared email account, obviously, where you guys send in your stories. And then I have a file, she has a file, and we'll go through. And if we find something we like, we put it in our file.
Yeah. I will say, like, for some of you, sometimes, like, if we just talked about a topic and someone asked for the same advice, like, sometimes, like, we won't address it because we did address it. Mm-hmm. So there's stuff like that where I feel like sometimes, like, but some of it, like, it's, like, so many. Like, we just can't get to them all.
Like, there's a lot of dating stories.
Yeah.
So I think something that I've been trying to look for lately is I'll comb through and try to find something like a different topic to talk about. But I'm always down for a good dating story.
I love dating stories.
It's just, they're good. We love them all. It's just we're overwhelmed.
Yeah,
there's a lot. But yeah,
which we're not complaining about. We freaking love the fact that we have so many.
And send us more.
All that to say. Bury us.
Validate us.
Okay.
We're going to go on a break, and we're going to hit it. All right. Okay. Bye.
Bye. So today we are partnering with FabFitFun.
Ding, 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 ding.
The triple Fs. For those of you, I feel like most people know who they are.
I feel like everyone knows who they are.
I mean, we definitely know who they are.
Big fan.
We were a little bit excited for this. But FabFitFun is a woman's lifestyle subscription box. So it's full with full-size premium like beauty, lifestyle, fitness, home, wellness products, basically anything you can imagine that's sent to your doorstep each season. So basically like they shop for you.
Yeah, which is just so much fun because
my dream.
shopping can be tiring.
Like if I was
they're gonna do it
rich,
for you.
I would have someone shop for me and then someone that washes my hair and does my makeup. That's all I want in life.
100%. But they
All I
bring
want.
it to your door. So it's
Bring
just
it
like
to your door.
everything you need.
Their fall box is
Fabulous.
freaking epic.
I felt like I had to say fabulous because it's
fab.
a Fab Fit Fun fall box. So I felt like it was like fabulous. Just
I
goes
like
right
that
in.
alliteration. Okay, some of the things I loved was they had an Anthropologie travel yoga mat, which like how cute is that? And also there was the Amica Strand Perfect ceramic styler, and my hair was looking fabulous. I said fabulous.
Wow.
Keep it going.
We're just going to keep going
Keep
with
it going.
fabulous. You guys, these boxes are so much fun. I've been a big fan for a while. I've had the spring box, I've had the summer box, and now I have the fall box. And I think something that a lot of people are concerned about with subscription boxes is that you get stuck with a box of things you don't want. But FabFitFun makes it so much fun. It's customizable, you guys. So you get to go online and see all of the options that are in the fall box, and you get to pick ones that specifically you would like. For example, there is like the choice between a lunch tote or a cheese plate.
What would you choose? Or what did you choose?
I picked the lunch tote because
I did the cheese plate.
Shut up.
We're so cute.
Oh my God. Well, I've been really into like cooking at home and bringing food with me everywhere I go. So like another lunch pail to like a cute lunch pail to bring places sounded like a good idea to me. But yeah, so it's super customizable. You can pick anything you'd like. And you guys, these are selling out fast. So sign up for yours today.
Yes. And one of the coolest things is it retails for $49.99. But always, let me repeat that, always, the value is over $200. Like, it doesn't make sense to me.
It doesn't. It really doesn't.
It's amazing.
Math.
If you guys would like to get in on this, just use coupon code ADVICE for $10 off your first box at www.fabfitfun.com.
And again, use coupon code ADVICE, ADVICE, for $10 off your first box at www.fabfitfun.com. It's worth it. Get in on it.
And it's a lot of F's,
off.
so maybe let's spell it out. So it's FABFIT.
My turn.
Oh.
FUN.
Okay. Team effort, I guess.
Yep.
So be fabulous with your FabFitFun box of
Fun.
fall
Fun.
fun. Okay.
Goodbye.
Goodbye. Farewell. Farewell. So, we want our listeners to be like hip with the times.
Yes.
I just sounded so lame saying
I mean, I loved it.
I'm hip. I'm cool. One of the ways you can do that is to get on the whole train with, wireless earbuds.
Oh, absolutely.
Don't be like Pinocchio. Don't have strings.
Oh my God.
We are
strings to hold me.
Yeah.
Okay, continue. Wow.
So we are so pumped to be partnering with Raycon again for their wireless earbuds. And this company is, it's, founded by Ray J, which is so cool. And celebrities like Snoop Dogg, Cardi B, Brandy, all are,
Dope.
They're
Dope.
into it. They're fans.
So cool.
I've seen videos of Ray J, personally giving the earbuds to them. So I'm still waiting for him to show up and give me some. So Ray J, where you at?
Where you at, bro? She's waiting. Guys, Raycon offers their wireless earbuds for everyone in a range of fun colors at unbeatable prices. And Raycon's earbuds start about half the price of any other premium wireless earbuds on the market, and they sound amazing. And guys, we just want you to be able to hear us in the best
way,
sound quality possible.
Totally.
And Raycon has that for you.
And I will say, I don't know if I have like weird shaped ear holes, but like,
okay,
not
all right,
not everything like fits well, but those were super comfortable.
I was
and they like,
where is she going
fit
with this?
very well inside my ear holes.
A good test is to like take them on a treadmill.
Oh yeah,
That's a good test.
I have.
They passed the test.
In a coffee shop, wherever you want to go.
Oh,
That's the whole point. Wireless.
Well,
Can't hold
I
me
meant
down.
like, okay. All right.
Anyways, if you guys would like to, experience what we're talking about, which by the way, I mean, I would want to after hearing us talk about it right now. What are you?
Yeah, absolutely.
Go to buyraycon.com/advice to get 15% off your order.
That's buyraycon.com/advice, ADVICE, for 15% off Raycon wireless earbuds. If you've been eyeing a pair, now is the time to get an amazing deal. One more time.
buyraycon.com/advice.
Goodbye.
Hit us up, Ray J.
So before we start with my story, during our break, we were talking about the whole tit t-shirt
Oh my gosh.
situation.
Let's stop calling it that.
And how we need a better name.
Yeah.
Obviously. Taryne,
In the
would you like
brilliance
to
I
enlighten
am.
us with the name that we are going to call our segment?
Yes. By the way, shout out MySpace. This is my MySpace account name.
Is MySpace still going? Is that still a thing?
You know, I don't know, but I've tried to delete my MySpace like 30 times and it will not let you.
I couldn't remember the password to mine, and like the whole reason I stopped back in the day was because I couldn't remember my password, and it could still
It's
be
still
out
floating
there.
out there.
I don't know. I'm sure they
I
deleted it, but
accessed
like you don't know.
I accessed it like probably like 5 years ago just out of curiosity, and I was dying. I'll totally post one of the pictures I found.
Yes, please.
Because I was so emo.
Wait, quick question.
yeah.
One, same. I feel like the whole MySpace generation was emo at that time.
So emo.
Question. What was your background song?
Oh, shoot. I don't know. I can't remember. What was
Mine
yours?
was Sugar We're Going Down Swinging.
Oh my gosh. That's
For
amazing.
so long. And
Mine was
to this
probably, like,
day,
starting
to
line or
this
something.
day, ladies and gentlemen, that is my go-to karaoke song. I love that song, and I do think it was like the MySpace like algorithm, like the way they created it. It was a little aggressive how the music would hit you in the face. Like it was just like, wham!
Yeah.
You're on Ashley's MySpace
Page,
Here's all her, music. But yeah, it was really loud. But man, I love that song still.
Ooh, do you remember Top 8?
Yeah.
And it was like a big deal if you were on someone's Top 8.
It was a big deal
Like-
if you were on Top 8.
I remember
Or
a
if you
guy
got
put me on his and
demoted
I was
from
like,
Top 8.
oh yeah, no.
If all of a sudden you weren't on there,
You were not friends
you
in
did
real life.
something. You did something.
Yeah.
Oof.
Yeah. Anyways, so it was my MySpace name, but we are going to bring it to this.
Back to life.
Which is, again, a reason they need to learn how to spell my name because they're going to mess
It's
up.
important. It's important, people. Pay attention.
So we were thinking it could be called Tearing It Up. Slow clap. Two people
was so
slow
good.
clapping is so pathetic. It's so sad. That's like
I think that is the best title ever. And I think we're gonna go with it. We're gonna roll with it. So you know what
Tearing it
that
up.
means, guys. Officially start sending us your Tearing It Up stories because we're gonna come at you next week with
Hashtag
one.
Tearing It Up.
Tearing it up.
TARYNEITUP. Just in case.
Spelling is fun.
Just in case they forgot how to spell it.
Anyways, I'm gonna go ahead and get on into my letter.
Oh yeah.
Again, if you've forgotten, the title is "My Love Life is a Hit Pop Song Just Waiting to Happen."
Yes.
Y'all are killing it
Killing it.
with the titles. Here we go. Hi guys, my name is Elena, and yes, you can use my name.
Oh.
First off, I just wanted to say that if you choose to read my email, just know that I will be screaming and smiling so much as you guys read and talk to me.
Oh my gosh. Please send us a video
I
of
would
you
love
listening
that.
to this.
At least a photo, if you want to get on our good side, a video of you screaming and laughing and
The
smiling.
more tears, the better. Me and Ashley actually love taking
I do.
pictures of our
Recently,
tears.
very recently, I was in Taryne's car and I just hit one of those, like, you know when you're sleep deprived,
Yeah.
and you're like, well, it was a mixture of things. One, I was on vacation.
Yeah.
Two, we were on our way from Vegas to Palm Springs. Vacation 1 in
Yeah.
Vegas, vacation 2 in Palm Springs. So it was like just good vibes, you know.
Yeah.
That's what was happening. We were also having a great road trip, listening to good music. I had just had a great nap.
She had a great
I had
nap.
just eaten,
Ashley,
so I was like full and
Ashley,
happy.
Can I post it?
Oh, I knew she was gonna do
Can I
this.
please? What if I let you post that picture? If we put a moon emoji of me outside the car, will you let me post the sleeping
Yeah.
picture?
Okay.
That was a horrible high five, but I'm so excited.
There's a lot of distance between us. Don't judge us for how horrible that sounded.
A lot of distance.
Anyways, okay. Backstory. I did not sleep. I was very tired. We were driving from Vegas to Palm Springs, which is a solid 4-ish hours.
Yeah, it was a
long
time.
We stopped. So like it was a long period of time. I was so tired. And guys, I'm not a pretty sit upright sleeper.
No.
I never have been. And this is a great glimpse into what I look like if you sit next to me on a very long flight. My mouth just opens, and it's not like a little crack. It's just like wide open. A fly could like fly in and out. Like it's just like the worst.
She's a mouth breather.
Taryne got an optimal.
Oh, it's perfect. It's the best picture
of me asleep in her car. It's actually mortifying and very embarrassing, but we're gonna post it.
It's cute.
We're gonna post it because I'm here for you guys.
Yes,
I'm here to give you guys a good laugh.
Yeah,
and also I have a great picture of Taryne.
I was gonna say, who should be more mortified of their photo?
You don't see anything. I'm obviously gonna cover everything up. So like, but it's a great photo of Taryne peeing outside the car.
Yes, you're.
It was
gem.
Dark outside, but your girl used flash.
But don't worry, she flashed. While I was flashing, she flashed. Get it? Okay.
I got it. They got
that
it.
was like a dad joke, which, by the way, I have some for this episode.
I'm very
you're
excited.
reading. Sorry, I keep picking up mine.
She picked up her
You
her
like
letter.
literally
and I was
already
like,
started.
What are you doing?
Go ahead.
Okay. Anyways, how did we get on that?
I don't know.
Smiling and laughing. Smiling and laughing.
Oh, because we want a picture of her.
We wanted proof.
Got it.
Okay.
Sorry. Okay, go ahead.
Okay, moving on.
Yeah.
We digress.
Sorry.
She says, I love you both so much and truly appreciate everything you guys are doing for your listeners.
Aww.
Thanks, Elena. You hype us up so good. Okay. Alrighty. So here goes my story. I just want to say now that someone should really make an album based on my love life. And she puts one of those like crying, laughing emoji faces. I like the emojis. Do you like
mine
the emojis?
would be more like an EP. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Good times. Okay, keep going. Oh, that was it. That was my clap laugh.
Oh, clap laugh.
That was my clap laugh. Okay, sorry.
Guys, stop what you're doing. Rewind 5 seconds and replay that.
Now come back. You hear it? It's like someone's
like a
clapping
DJ,
in the background.
like a little DJ.
Okay,
Anyways,
keep going.
So in January, I went through a breakup with a guy I had been dating for 3 years. The breakup was way overdue, and I didn't want to leave something that I was so routine in because I honestly hated change. The breakup was literally the worst thing anyone could go through. Everything that could go wrong went wrong. I found out he was cheating on me with one of my friends. He used my mental health against me and told me I was such a burden for having the kind of depression and anxiety that I do. And the whole thing ended with him moving on super fast with the girl he always told me not to worry about.
Oh, Mama Bear is out.
Damn. Yeah. He
I don't
messed
like
up.
him.
Okay. Needless to say, I was completely broken and shattered after it was all over. I ended up doing a lot of drinking, crying, random makeouts with guys at bars, and a lot of soul searching. Oof. Poor baby. Fast forward to today, I am so much happier, so confident, and so sure of who I am and what I want in life. Love that.
Yeah.
I'm currently dating a guy, and we have been together for 2 months now. We originally met back in high school. Hold for page flip.
Ooh, yeah. I love how you announce it every time. It's like they're here with us, you know?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
We originally met back in high school, but he was always just a great friend in my eyes. We recently reconnected, and I have fallen head over heels for him.
Stop.
I'm gushing. We're gushing. He has told me he has been in love with me since high school, but never thought he would get his chance.
That's cute.
He's so good to me, and my family absolutely loves him. He keeps me grounded and lifts me up at the same time. Wow. He sounds great. I'm like, wow, I need one of those. That sounds amazing.
Don't we all?
Here is where I need your advice. While I'm so over my ex, I'm not quite over the breakup itself and everything that happened during that time. It really messed me up, and sometimes I will find myself remembering those dark days and even how my ex used to treat me while we were together, and it gets me really down and makes me feel so insecure. I find myself feeling less confident and even doubting my relationship or feelings for Zach, my new boyfriend. While Zach has never, ever given me any reason to think that he would ever treat me the way my ex did. I find myself putting my guard up at times when I'm around him, and I know that's not fair. I know he can tell when I feel this way, and I know he feels bad at times. I have talked to him a little about it, and he tells me that there's no rush for me to get over the situation. He seems
So
sweet.
I love him.
He knows how hard it was for me and that it's going to take time for me to be fully trusting with someone again. He says he just wants to be there for me in any way he can and continue to prove to me that he wants to make everything right that my ex did wrong. I'm so thankful for him. My question for you guys is, I still feel guilty about how much I think about my ex. Not in a kind of romantic way or in a way of like I'm missing him, but in how much it hurt and the pain he caused me. And how I feel so bad that it takes me away from my current relationship.
Yeah.
Zach deserves the very best, and I want to so much give it to him, but can't seem to get over this insecurity/roadblock. What would you guys suggest? I love you both. And again, if you read my email, just know that I'm a hardcore fangirling over here.
Stop. I love her.
She's precious. Oh my gosh. I feel like I've been having a lot of emails lately where they really word it well. Like it flows.
Yeah.
Like it just flows.
Yeah,
Feels
that
like
one
a
flowed really
story. Thank you, Emily, for sending that in.
Wait, it's Emily? I thought you said Elena.
Oh my God. Elena.
Oh, okay.
I was like, did I get it wrong the first time or the second time? Okay, Elena, thank you so much for sending that in. Oof, man, I really hope that you're not being too hard on yourself.
Yeah.
While dealing with the breakup. I broke up with one of my exes, like my big breakup was years ago. And I still think about him from time to time.
Oh, totally.
And I'm talking like years ago.
Yeah.
And like that was a genuine heartbreak. And Taryne talks about it a lot on the podcast, but like your feelings are valid.
Mm-hmm.
And I think especially the way like you talked about it, you're not romanticizing over him. You're not fantasizing over him. You're not missing him. You're not even thinking about him in a like greedy way or a wanting way. Like you're literally just like thinking about what happened to you. And I think you actually have to think about those things often in order to get past them. Yeah. I think it helps a lot if you talk about them. So if you find yourself thinking about them more than you are actually talking about them, I think it would be good for you to maybe not with your current boyfriend, just to give him a break, but maybe you could find someone that you are comfortable with, that you can be like confident in, and express what you're going through.
Yeah.
And do it a little more often than you would think.
Yeah.
Because the more you talk about it, the more it gets out of your head and like out in front of you.
Girl.
Thank you.
Love
and
that.
You can see it. It becomes less scary because anything in our head becomes overwhelming and can really take over our lives. And I feel like that's what's happening is I don't even think it's the relationship itself, or I don't even think it's even you thinking about your ex, but it's your fear of you thinking about your ex that is overwhelming you and causing you to freak out, because you're starting to wonder, like, what does this mean? Where is this coming from? I'm in a happy relationship. Why am I still thinking about him?
Yeah.
And it's that spiraling mentality that's going to kind of like drive you into like the deep abyss of of fear and anger and frustration and just being lost. But the second you start speaking it out, I guarantee you it's going to become less scary, especially if you're talking about it with someone you trust.
Yeah. I can relate to her so freaking much. And I've shared like a lot with you. I'm not going to get into details just out of respect. I mean, that's the problem when you only have one ex-boyfriend. Like everybody would know who I was talking about. But, we've talked about it before. When you're in relationships with people, you kind of have to be exposed to like their issues and things they have. Some of the things in my relationship were really unhealthy, and the aftermath of that for me was very traumatic. And I know that it was things that made me feel like I can't ever date again because I don't want to push this on someone else, because it is something that's like, it really feels like totally out of your control.
Yeah.
And if you have things like insecurities and even though you recognize like this has nothing to do with him, you can't help it. And the reason you always think about your ex is because especially she seems like very self-aware, the second you're like, why am I feeling this way? Well, duh, because I have these issues from my past relationships. So I think it makes sense that you think about him. Like, I still think about my ex when like little things come up.
Yeah.
But one of the things I would definitely recommend is to when you verbalize it with your new boyfriend, to really, really emphasize that it's separate from him. So even when you're feeling a certain way, to just be comfortable to be like, hey, I'm struggling right now. Like I'm like feeling kind of like insecure right now. Like, I know this is not you. Like I'm just letting you know, because I think sometimes we try to hide so much of it. So then what ends up happening is the other person is like, okay, why is she acting like that? Or like, what did I do? And sometimes if you just know like, okay, like you're honest, like you're struggling with something, I get it. It sounds like he's so gracious and patient.
He sounds amazing. Side note, he sounds great. And I feel like if you talk to him the way that Taryne is advising you to, I feel like it would only make him feel more included, and make him feel more safe, and trust you more if you like allow him to see that
and tell him what you need in those moments. Like I've done that before with like some guys that came after, where I was like in a moment, I was like, honestly, like all I need from you right now is just like, can you just like hug me real fast and like just tell me I'm pretty? You know what I mean? Like, but honestly, like, be honest about what you need, because a lot of times it's a small thing, like just a simple hug or just like eye contact for a second.
Just
like,
tell me I'm pretty.
High five, whatever. Like, you know what I mean? But I think you can be honest and like have kind of a routine that you have with him where it's like, hey, like I'm kind of struggling right now. Like I'm just letting you know, like, you know, because I feel safe with you. Yeah. But I do agree that you should be seeking help outside of it. Yeah. I went to counseling for it because mentally I was so freaking messed up. Like, and this is like such a personal thing, and I don't share this often, so why not share it with the thousands of people listening? But I remember mentally it got so bad that there was one time in the car that my mind was spiraling so bad, and I had to pull over, and I was crying so bad, and I physically hit myself in the head to try to like jar and just to give myself like a second, because it was like, I'm gonna cry, because it was like that and like emotional and intense. And I think like the thing is like you're not expected to just like figure that out or for those things to disappear. No, so there needs to be that grace, and the fact that you found someone that gives you that grace is amazing. But also like that's just showing that that is still like a stronghold in your life, and you need to like find ways to go through it. And I know like when I went to counseling, like it helped me so much to learn how to separate those feelings and to realize like it was this like outside monster, and like when I saw it as something separate, I wasn't as like hard on myself, you know what I mean? Yeah. But I do think like you need to have your language with him, but when you're really trying to dig deep and find those issues, it needs to be something that you do for yourself, because it really didn't have to do with him. No. You know? Yeah, 100%. Ooh, that's the first time I've got emotional on the podcast. And I cry all the time, so.
I feel like a lot of people downplay feelings. Yeah. Whereas like if we treated this like an anxiety attack or like a mental health issue, we'd be more aggressive with it. Yeah. But you have to be just as aggressive with your feelings and your thoughts as you do with something else like that. That's a little more, I guess, aggressive. Yeah. Because your thoughts are going to eventually, if you don't control them, take over. And they're very powerful.
Well, and you don't want like your whole life. That was my thing, is like I do not want to feel this way my entire life. Like I want to just be able to sit back and enjoy a relationship. And I'm not saying like healing comes at all different times, and there's some people who deal with things the rest of their life. And I think that's like just a harsh part of like the way our minds and our hearts work. Yeah. But if you're at this point, which it sounds like she's at, where she's like, I'm done. Like, I don't want to feel this way. I don't want to think about him. Then I think you should seek ways to like get that. You know what I mean?
Yeah. And so many people, and I feel like we're going in a different direction. So many people don't want to get counseling.
Yeah.
For various reasons. But I would just say it doesn't necessarily have to be a therapist that you get counseling from.
No.
I would recommend someone that you could trust that, specializes in something like that. But even just having someone you're comfortable with, like a friend, like me talking to Taryne, or like your mother or a sibling, or someone that you really trust can counsel you as well. So it doesn't have to be this big ordeal, and you don't have to have a problem to go to counseling. Just not being able to control your thoughts is a good enough reason to go to counseling.
Oh, totally.
Having no reason to go to counseling is probably a good reason to go to counseling anyways, because I feel like we could all benefit from learning from ourselves.
That's where I'm at right now. I've been like looking for a therapist just because I want to. Like, I don't have an issue that I'm personally dealing with, but I just loved it. And we've done what you were just talking about to each other. Yeah. And like you said, like when you speak things out, it loses its power. So like sometimes like I would do things, I know like when I was like struggling with stuff, I would just text Ashley and be like, I'm so frustrated because blah, 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 blah. Just me saying it helped me to chill out. But then also she was able to say, hey, I'm so sorry you're feeling that way, but like, you're right. Like, it really isn't a big deal. And then I was able to be like, okay, this isn't a big deal. Yeah. Or there were some times where you'd be like, yeah, I'd be frustrated too. And then I'd be like, okay, like, sometimes you just need that soundboard person that you can be like, am I going crazy? Yeah. You know what I mean?
No, absolutely. So whether it's a friend, a family member, or a therapist, I would definitely recommend talking to someone about it.
Yeah.
And I would definitely recommend even letting your boyfriend in on it.
Yeah.
Just if not for any other reason than just to reassure him that, the two of you are great and you're processing through like old stuff. And also reassure him that has nothing to do with your ex, but you processing what happened.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
Fully.
Oof, man. Oof. Elena, thank you so much for writing that. I feel like that really is going to hit home with a lot of our listeners, because I'm sure a lot of people have felt this exact same way. I know I have.
Yeah.
So I am very proud of you for being so brave and sharing that with us. Hopefully this helped. If you want to give us an update later, please let us know.
Yeah.
I really have like good feelings for her. So I feel like this is going to go so well. So I would just love to hear what happens next.
Yeah. Should we break?
Beautiful.
So I can pull it together? Okay.
Yeah. We're going to take a break and come back with Taryne's story.
Yes.
Break. So you guys know that we love you, and you know that we love giving you advice, but we really want to make sure that you realize that we're just a couple of girls. We're just your friendly neighborhood, sisters, friends that are here to just like talk with you, chat with you. We're not qualified in any way. We don't have credentials.
We're amazing.
We're not educated in that way. We're here for you to help and support you. But, there's things that you might need like real help and support with. And we got you. We are here with BetterHelp today. We love BetterHelp. We love them. They've been in a podcast before, and we think they're a great fit with us. So we like working with them a lot. You guys, BetterHelp is a great way for you to get with a licensed professional therapist for a good cost. You can do it from home. You can do it on the phone. You could text them even, which is just a fantastic new thing. Freaking technology is amazing.
I know. You guys know, we talk about this all the time. This is one of my favorites when we partner because I feel like it goes hand in hand with what we do. It really does. And we are the first to admit that we want to hand you guys off when there, some serious issues. So again, I could probably do this ad by heart.
I know.
Because I'm just that obsessed with them. But again, you work for a counselor as long as you need. 2 weeks, 2 months, 2 years, whatever you need. One of the things I want to say, because we have a lot of international listeners, is BetterHelp.com is available for literally clients worldwide. So wherever you're at, they can help you. All the modes of communication, text, chat, phone, video, all those are amazing and super convenient. And also, if you're like, I don't know if I can afford it, there is financial aid that's available for people who qualify. So fantastic. It's such an easy, secure, convenient, professional professional, affordable. I mean, anything you can want out of something, they are. So we definitely recommend.
And the best thing is, if you're not happy with one of your counselors, you can request a new one at any time with no additional charge.
So
I think
cool.
that's a big fear of people that people have is getting a counselor or someone that they don't really click with, and they know like it's probably not going to go anywhere, so they just give up on counseling or therapy like altogether, when that's not the case here. Like, and it's not a difficult process to just like
find the
end
shoe
it
that
with
fits.
someone, start with someone else, find the shoe that fits. Best thing, of course, as always, we have a discount for you guys. It's a truly affordable option for Unsolicited Advice listeners, because you can get 10% off your first month with the discount code Unsolicited Advice. So why not get started today? Go to betterhelp.com/unsolicited advice and fill out a questionnaire to help them assess your needs and get matched with a counselor you'll love.
Again, that's BetterHelp, BetterHelp.com/unsolicited advice. I mean, you guys should know because it's our podcast, but we'll spell it out. UNSOLICITEDADVICE. Go get help now. Okay, are we back?
We're back.
You back?
Are you back?
I'm back.
You good?
I'm good.
Should we get some tissues?
No, I'm good.
Okay.
I was just telling Ashley, like, I really am surprised because I cry all the time.
Yes.
So I'm surprised that I don't. She said
said
yes.
that so matter-of-factly. Yes, she does.
It's true. You know, I'm very in touch with my emotions. So it's a good thing.
It's great.
It's a good thing.
It's great.
Okay, so this is titled.
I just thought of that Friends episode with is it Bruce Willis? Who is it?
Oh, yeah. Where he doesn't show any emotion, and then she
Rachel's
breaks him.
like, I need to talk.
He's like,
I want to talk to you. I want to know about you. And he just can't pull it together after.
Yeah. So
Anyways.
Thank you for comparing me to that.
Big Friends fan over here.
Big Friends fan.
Continue.
Okay. This is titled "Not Feeling Discouraged About Who I Am."
Oh,
man,
this is a rough one, guys.
Man, usually we pair it more.
It's okay. This is great. I'm on a roll. Paramore.
I don't know. Well, a good thing I got dad jokes.
I'm in the business of misery. Let's
take it from the top.
She's got a body like an hourglass. It's ticking like a clock. We can't continue.
Okay.
This is not.
We should just one episode. We should just sing the whole time.
Did we just do that? That's
yes,
so embarrassing. No, it's not.
Okay.
That's my number 2 karaoke
I was gonna
song.
say, when you said the other one was your karaoke song, I was like, girl, Paramore.
Paramore and Sugar We're Gonna. Anyways,
got it.
I digress.
Okay, so this one, I already said that. Okay, let's just dive in. Okay, it's a little bit long.
Okay.
So I'm just gonna read it, and then we can talk after.
Do your thing, girl.
All right. Hey guys, I just wanted to start off by saying that I love you guys, and your podcast has been an awesome addition to my week. You can comment there.
Love
we
that.
love this.
I was like, am I allowed to?
Those are our favorite. Is the beginning, because we're like, oh my gosh, people actually
it makes
listen.
me so happy.
Not just our families. And Mark, because he has to sit here and listen to it.
He has no choice.
Yeah. Okay. My name is. This is so funny because she says, it's okay if you don't know how to pronounce it. People butcher my name all the time, but she didn't give me any help.
Oh, like she didn't sound it out for you.
So I think it's Danae. I'm pretty confident in that.
Can I see it?
Dinae.
Danae.
I feel like Danae.
I would go with Danae confidently.
I would too. Let us know next time. Maybe give us the spell out type thing.
What is that? What is that called?
I don't know what it's called, but
phonics.
Oh, phonetically. Thank you, Mark.
Phonics.
Mark always knows the answer to all our questions. Okay.
All your problems.
All our problems. We should just have him.
He's actually answering all of this for us. We're just reading it off the screen.
Can you imagine? It's behind you. Okay. Anyways, I suck at reading, so you would be able to tell right away.
Yeah.
She's not really talking.
Well, you are reading.
No,
letters.
I mean, I mispronounce things a lot.
Good point.
And I wouldn't be saying so you'd be like, she's for sure.
Red flag.
It's not off the cuff. Okay. I'm 18 years old. 2 years ago, my junior year of high school, I was diagnosed with chronic migraines and endometriosis. I said that right.
Oof,
endometriosis. Yeah. I was missing so much school and in and out of the hospital so often, my mom decided it would be best to pull me out of school. Yeah. I was sad to leave my friends and my school because I really did like it there, even though I knew it was the best decision. Soon after, my mom put me in online school, which I will admit was a much better option for me. Even with that being said, there was a period of time where I was in the ER nearly once a week with a migraine or some sort of endometriosis pain. Because of this, I failed some of my online courses. Because of that period of time, I fell behind in school and I am now a super senior. I only have 1.5 credits left, so I'll be done in about 12 weeks, but I'm really struggling to not feel discouraged or like a failure, especially because my dad grew up in a very traditional household and adopted these ideals in his parenting style. He always pushed my sister and I to have good grades, finish high school, then go to a 4-year university and get a stable, well-paying job. Because this was ingrained in my brain growing up, I'm really struggling to not feel awful about myself and like I'm already failing at life. I do understand that my illness isn't my fault and I couldn't have done anything about the courses I failed, but I've always been very hard on myself and am a perfectionist. My mom has told me repeatedly she's not disappointed in me for taking longer to finish high school because she was the one there for all the emergency room trips and hospital visits and saw what I was going through. She's proud of me for even finishing high school and planning on attending community college when my health allows. Even though my dad hasn't been there through my chronic illness journey and struggles, his opinion still really matters to me, and I know he doesn't see chronic illness as a reason to not finish high school on time because it's quote unquote easy, and his wife has migraines her whole life and has been able to function like a normal person. I guess what I'm asking is how to not feel discouraged about taking longer to finish school. Thanks. I love you guys. Oh, I literally have never wanted to like reach through and hug someone so much.
I know. That breaks my heart.
I know.
I know a few people that got held back.
Oh, that's the thing.
It happens.
I feel like let's just address that right now.
Yeah.
School, we've talked about this before.
Uh-huh.
School is not the same for everybody.
No.
I took 7 years to graduate college and I didn't do anything fancy. Like
Same.
I withdrew from classes. I dropped classes because of like job or life or whatever. And those were all my choices. Mm-hmm. But like school in general, like it's not a cookie cutter thing.
No.
I think older generations.
It is treated like one.
Yeah. And I think older generations have a harder time with that.
Yeah.
So I get that dynamic.
Yeah.
But that's not even like the biggest thing I want to address with her. But I think that we should like get that out of the way.
I think we need to definitely say that. I struggled in high school so hard. I honestly,
oh my gosh.
I'm surprised I passed. Like,
yeah.
I'm not good. I'm not a good book reader. I've never learned in classrooms well. I'm great. I'm great learning if someone shows me in person.
Yeah.
If I had some kind of like mentor, I would do great because
or like a tutor.
Show me how and I can do it.
Yeah.
I've had so many tutors. For example, like the reason I didn't do well in high school was mostly because of math. I could not for the life of me catch up. I was always one full class behind.
Yeah.
So like, you go into high school and it's algebra 2.
Girl, I don't even remember.
Right? I was one behind. So I was always in the grade level behind me in math because I could not for the life of me understand it and catch up. To this day, I struggle with it, and I barely got through it in college, mostly because I paid a friend to help me.
Yeah.
Like I was like, she's really good. I was like, I'd rather you tutor me and like no, I'm going to like do well.
Yeah.
School's not for everyone, and people learn differently.
Yeah.
And like we're not even talking about her understanding. It's just
no, and that's the thing. That's why I want to like just say that. Like the idea of not going through school in a traditional way is really like a taboo thing now.
Yeah. And it's so
I will
true.
say, like, my brothers make fun of me all the time. Like, they'll be like, oh, yeah, how long did it take you to graduate college? And I'm always like, yeah, bro, but I finished. You know what I mean? Like,
exactly.
I just have my, like, quick responses because, like, I don't personally care. But, like, with her situation, and that's why it breaks my heart so much, is because I know why I graduated, like, late. Because I just, like, did not try. But, like, with her, it's like she did not have a choice and she's dealing with all these things outside of her.
Yeah.
So it breaks my heart that you are feeling that like guilt and shame of like not finishing in time because like, and you mentioned it, so like I think you're kind of aware, but like it really like nobody is going to look at your journey and be like, oh, she should have tried harder. Like
no one looks at your GPA, let alone that. Like
no, but like yeah, and if someone's like, oh, you're still a senior, and you said literally all you would have to say is, you know, I had some medical issues, but like I'm back on track. Like nobody who is like a normal, outstanding citizen, person, human, whatever, I feel like nobody would respond and be like, that's a stupid excuse.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
No one would.
And you don't have to go into details. You don't have to be
none
like,
of their business.
I was hospitalized. I was in the ER all the time. I have migraines. I have, you know, you have nobody needs to know. It's not their right to know. Literally, like, if I were you, I would just have your short answer and be like, yeah, I had some health issues and like I'm on a different track. That's all you have to say.
And the truth is, I remember people telling me this when I was in high school and I didn't believe them, but it's so true. The second you're out of high school, you'll realize no one cares about high school. No. Nobody cares. No one even cares about college. Like once you graduate, like you graduated.
Yep.
And you're moving on to real life, like work stuff. And I don't mean to say that like this isn't real life because obviously this is, but once you're done with your super senior year, it's done. And no one's going to care whether you were a senior, if you were held back, whatever. No one cares. And that'll hopefully relieve you from caring as well.
Yeah, it should. Dude, I just thought of the dopest analogy. What? I think.
Oh my God, hit us with it.
I feel like I'm good at these. Okay. It's kind of like when you go to a grocery store. Like you walk through all the aisles, you see all the produce, like you're exposed to all the produce, but in reality what you leave with is like only the things that like you need. And like literally that's school. You know, you learn all these things, you learn all these subjects, but the things that you really are going to like mentally hold on to are the things that you're planning on like taking with you in life and like using.
Like the Pythagorean theorem. Like the Pythagorean freaking theorem.
You know? My upper division psychology classes are all I really like remember things from because I was so passionate about it.
You learn it for the test and then you move on.
Yeah.
That's just kind of how it is with some things, unless you're going to be a freaking mathematician.
God bless you all because I
can't. But
okay, let's get back on track.
Yeah.
So other part. So anyways, I hope I feel like this is like. I hope this is like speaking to you. I'm sure it's things you've heard because it sounds like your mom has like encouraged you too, but maybe like just outside perspective people who don't know anything about you, like I hope it's like refreshing to hear like us be like, girl, like literally there's nothing to be ashamed about. The second part I want to talk about is what she feels with her dad. I totally get that because like my dad's opinion is one of the most important to me.
It is.
And it's something that I've struggled with where I've almost felt like I've learned now that what I was doing was like I would hide things that I was afraid he wouldn't be proud of me. But all that was really doing was stopping me from having like a closer, genuine relationship with him.
Yeah.
And it's when I finally just like let myself be me and let myself understand that we're two different people. We're always going to have things that like we don't necessarily agree on, but he loves me and is proud of me no matter what. And that's what like I need to like value and not be so worried about necessarily his full opinion on me. And even if the other case is that if her dad really is like, I don't think what you're doing is right. That's what growing up is you learning how to like be independent and say, I love and respect my parents, but I know right now that like his opinion is not right and that is not going to reflect on how I view myself.
Yeah. And it's okay to, and I feel like people like at older ages still struggle with this. It's okay to disagree.
Yeah.
And have different beliefs, thoughts than your parents.
Yeah.
In fact, I'd say it's healthy to form your own opinions in your own way.
Yeah.
And learn in your own time.
Yeah.
Rather than take on the opinions and thoughts of your parents because that's their opinion and that's something that they've come to the conclusion of.
Totally.
Whereas like this is your life and do you want to live your life according to someone else's thoughts and beliefs?
Well, like even like her list, she says a list. She's like, to have good grades, they're your grades. Mm-hmm. So they'll affect you only. To finish high school, that's your name that's going to be on the diploma. To go to a university, that's your experience you're going to have, people you're going to meet, a degree you're going to choose to get a good job. That's something you are going to be investing your life in.
Yeah.
So like really like, I mean, it'd be nice if in a perfect world, all of our parents were like always just like, yes, love your career choice, love your decisions you make.
Exactly.
But it's your life. Right. And like that separation is natural. So I think it's okay for you to be like, yeah, my dad doesn't love like where I'm at school, but it's cool. I did the best that I could. And like, just leave it at that,
That's the healthiest mindset.
Yeah.
Oof. I'm
Dang.
excited.
Yeah.
For her.
Dude, she's a rock star. Like even just reading this, she's so strong.
And we didn't even address this, but oh my God, you're so strong and so brave.
Yeah.
And are just freaking killing it, getting all of this done while having gone through everything that you've gone through.
Yeah.
All the other students, they're just doing school.
Yep.
Like normal, but no, you had a challenge and you overcame it, and you were getting this done, and we are so proud of you. So please don't diminish that.
Yeah.
And yeah, I'm just excited to see what happens. Please update us with this one. I really want to know.
As you guys can tell, we're addicted to updates now.
We love updates.
We loved the update episode. We loved it, so hopefully you guys did too.
They did.
Yeah. Should we end with a dad joke?
We absolutely should.
Okay. Okay. Okay.
Taryne's whole like body just like came alive when she saw the dad joke.
Okay. I did two like pretty simple ones.
Okay.
So I don't love when you're like, I don't get it. So I'm trying to like put it in your, we'll see. Okay. What do you call somebody? No. What do you call someone with no body and no nose?
No body and no nose? Hold on.
Can I say it?
Hold on. Nobody knows?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm proud of you.
I had to think about that one.
I am proud of you.
I was like, it has to be with like somebody, something body.
I mean, I would have delivered it better, but it's fine. Okay, the other one.
Wow. I
ordered a chicken and an egg from Amazon. I'll let you know.
You get it? Yeah, that's good. Because which came first?
Yeah.
Yeah. I got both of them.
I'm so proud of you.
Wow, go
I'm
me.
rubbing off.
Guys, if you have any stories that you want to send us, if you have funny ones or serious ones, we want them all.
Yes.
Please email them to us. Where can they email them to us at, Taryne?
adviceunsolicitedpod@gmail.com.
Wham, bam, thank you, ma'am. We have all the socials, Insta, Twitter. We have a YouTube account now. We have a Facebook page. Hit us up on all of them. We're there. Oh, and we're ready to chat with you. Please be sure to send us your selfies of you listening to the podcast. Oh my gosh, it makes our day. It makes us so happy. I'm not lying when I say that. So please send them to us and continue with the Taryne edits because, and hashtag
can I
Taryne
say
it up.
something? Can I say something?
Sure.
There was an episode that you said so many things, and I straight up on our stories was like, guys, in the first minute of this episode, Ashley gave like 4 prime examples or opportunities for you to make her into an amazing edit. And I literally requested it. Nobody did it. But
they listen to me more.
You just slightly mentioned, Taryne sliding into your DMs, and our thing is like flooded with pictures and weird things of me.
There's an endless amount of opportunities with you sliding into DMs. There's so many edits.
Tearing it up.
And we're going to end with that. Please be sure if you have Tearing It Up stories of you doing awkward, embarrassing things that you want us to add to the Tearing It Up segment, let us know.
Yep.
We'll add you in. It's going to be great.
The DM so lovingly said, doing something stupid.
Yes.
Thank you.
Yes. Sounds great. We'll talk to you guys next time. Have a happy Monday or whatever day you're listening to this on.
Yep.
And we'll talk to you soon.
Bye.
Bye.